Aloha to everyone! In this video we are going to see and experience a beautiful quest with the lovely Triss Marigold. But before that we have to make two side quests with horse riding, so without further ado, let's do them.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed on a swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
This would be one of my favorite moments in the game. Not only because I am fond of Triss, but it's beautiful. It's so delightful. But before that, as I said, we need to make this race, the Great Erasmus Vagabond Memorial Derby. And
tells me all I need to know about you.
Your harmony between jockey and steed. You'd think them a pair of old lovers. Synergy reigns between them.
there we go. What words they used in the mid 13th century.
Who knows?
Honestly,
Maybe it's
I'm not interested.
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not? Decide quickly, please. There's a race about to begin.
I want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos. Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Faster.
I mean, really? A woman will just move there in front of me? That's funny. Our stamina is very good, by the way,
Neighbours were so envious of that horse. And then,
up until this moment.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vagabond Memorial Derby is over! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach! Glory to the victor! Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
no doubt it's another of Menger's.
Let us first see. Yeah, it's actually it's the same, so all right.
Another race. Will you ride?
Like to race again.
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Don't worry.
Competitors, saddle up. On three. 1, 2, 3. Off you go.
Oh, thumbs today.
Letting more felons rubbish yesterday.
Won't let them boss you around, eh?
Come on! This double shift sometimes it is weird. Alright, that race is quite long, by the way. And it was new, different from the previous one.
Hear ye, hear ye. The final of the
Take it
Erasmus
easy.
Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia.
Beautiful sky.
riding Roach.
Beautiful sky.
Glory to the victor.
Oh, nice thumbnail, but I'll use thumbnail.
Bravo, congratulations, you won in style.
Ah,
Shall I sign you up for another?
actually with Triss the thumbnail will be, but maybe I will change the thumbnail of the previous video, because this is just awesome. Looks wonderful, the lights and the colors of the sky.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time, Luke Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus.
What?
He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion. Competitors, saddle up!
Oh,
On three!
it's raining.
1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Oh. Oh, Novelist of a place of power. Yep. Now we're back. Right, so left one. The tower stamina. Come on, Roach. Alright.
Hear ye, hear ye! The
Come on
final
now.
of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach.
Wonderful rain.
Glory to the victor! Fantastic race! Congratulations! A grand victory!
Now the weather in Velen is
Children
just
displayed a sideshow of the circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
it's just weird. Well, not actually in Velen, but
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Clever. Witcher, I've heard about your victory in the Vagabond's Derby. Such talent shouldn't go to waste. In fact, it needs to develop. And to make sure it develops, it needs to be generously rewarded. If you're interested in either development or the reward, come visit me at the usual headquarters. Well, once when I did this quest that you are going to see, I had failed because it is really strange sometimes. I don't know if they fixed this in the last patch, but just try to make horse ridings and you will see that Roach sometimes is quite difficult to control, to maneuver. But we shall see now. I managed to do that quest.
I believe I ate something terribly disagreeable.
Now we're gonna see this one. But first, let me just trade this. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. 70. We're gonna need this. We have it. Oh.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay.
Relax, dude. Yeah, those fanatics.
My hair just done. The rain will ruin it.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Her hair, whoa, ridiculous. No, well, we are quite rich, by the way. Not like in the real world. Alright. Right. Oh, by the way, we are level 78, so we can use that sword, you know, I was talking about, but I started to like the axes, by the way. Believe it or not. And it would be awesome, by the way, to be with axe in Skellige. It's something that I hadn't done yet. Because, as I told you, I don't know, in my first gameplays of the game,
So long.
I just tried axes only once, and I didn't like the short range of. Oh, excuse me. The short range.
Cheated me. Right in the face.
Yeah, it's only 7 plus damage. Yes, it has a critical damage bonus more and chance stagger, but the axis, I don't know, it's something different. Yes, I would like to get the stagger runes, that's why I prepared them. There's a change of plan.
About to get lost.
I just save just in case something bad happens.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite a win at the Vagal Butts. Luke's one hell of a prick, but I don't recall him ever losing before. And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Paleo. Make some real coin.
Palio? Never heard of it.
Fuck me, what a peasant. The Palio's a race held at night in the city streets. Used to be every district sponsored a competitor. Things are different now. You're gonna race jockeys put forward by Bedlam and Reuven, but my coin's on you.
Fine, I'll race.
Lovely, colour me thrilled. Just don't bloody let me down, 'cause I'm about to bet a small fortune on you. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or whatever the fuck you do.
What? Are you joking? I mean, are you joking? What? That's why I save. What's happening? I mean,
Great fuck. Could have whittled myself a jockey out of birch, stayed in with Pierce, and he would have done better than you.
yeah.
Shit happens.
Oh, you sure fucking do. That's business. Sometimes you keep the cow, sometimes it keeps
Can you imagine this?
Temple Guard, scatter!
The
fucking
game,
done here. Stay out my way for a while.
the game just bugged for the second time, and I was just lucky to it made a quick save, by the way. If you remember when we were with Kira, there was a secret wall, and then I just decided to make a quick save. Usually I don't make saves, but wow, this is the second time that I'm lucky that I made saves. That's why I should definitely make more quick saves. Well, that's strange.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Could this be from OBS? I don't know. Studio. It should be fine. That's strange.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. And
Fine.
lovely. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or whatever the fuck you do.
Let's see.
The Palio
Alright.
is above all a race of honor. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, take your positions and get the fuck going.
Alright. What?
You like that silver?
On nitrate? By the way, you must move between the torches because otherwise the quest will fail. That's how. Oh, oh come on! Really? That's why I'm talking to, by the way. Sometimes, just sometimes, you got bugged like this. Oh boy. That's why I do not like to race Python. Alright, okay. Alright. Managed to do it. Just let's focus. Relax. What? So I've been cheated. By the... Oh boy. What a race. I should look on the map. Don't get distracted. Alright, almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. What? There's more? Oh, oh boy.
Cleaver
I
had
made
it.
it.
Good for proving you. Congratulations.
Give us a kiss, Geralt. No? Then I'll smooch that roach of yours. That were lovely.
Oh,
And my pay?
Take it, you cheeky bastard.
cheek.
Never met a man who earned his coin fairer than you did today.
Of course.
Temple Guard! Scatter!
We gotta get the fuck out of here. Thanks, Geralt.
Always here. Now I'll make a quick save and start doing the quest with Triss. Actually, there are several quests with her, by the way. Yeah, done the one we wait. The quest is level 14, we can't afford to not get the full experience from this quest with Triss. Yes, usually there.
Come on.
Oh, it's so wonderful to play with the axe. Wow, I kind of like it. Wow. Awesome, awesome. Now I like it. Yes. What? But I eliminate person. Why they're still... Alright, Triss, I'm coming. Oh, it's raining. So real.
Yes? Who you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
I'm a decent man. We won't do not decent things. Here, by the way, is a lovely thumbnail. Eventually, if she's reading the book, it's wonderful. Let me see in this version if this will happen. Oh,
Geralt, I got a problem. Can we talk?
Fortunately, she's not standing there, but she's beautiful nonetheless.
Yes, Geralt?
Well,
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help, too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
No, I don't. I don't give another option because I care for you.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
Now, let's make first the quest with the figurine.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen, Duana, Ar-Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here? In that case, come to me, succubus.
She's not a succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad? Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as...
Youthful goat. Goat?
As youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
In the town Coral. Nice. It's wonderful little quest. They put again a lot of nuances. Alright. Now again. There we go. Triss. Smoking pipe. Oh yes, now
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
she's reading. That's wonderful. Ah, such a lovely, lovely reference. Man, it's a beautiful reference.
Yes, Geralt?
Ah, never mind, you won't understand this. Only a few people will.
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. Don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. High-born damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
I'm wondering, I made the quest, polished crystal, I mean. Why didn't trigger that with the megascope, but I mean I didn't give it to the Radovid, so usually when you talk with Triss you can continue with the quest, but that's strange. Very strange.
Looking wobbly. Need some overripe sheep's feet.
I just want to save. Yep. Matter of life and death. I always save with this quest, so you can play it over and over again, whatever you like. For example, and by the way, the decision that we're going to make at the end of this quest, especially about this, is very important, and there is no step back, by the way.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Yeah?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
I've had enough of living.
Such lovely natural.
That's it. Get him.
Help me!
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe
Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You would you come alone, miss?
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vegelbud...
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, but since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them...
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Marigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's... afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Blue roses. Nice reference.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes, most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
Hey.
Looking for something unusual?
I repeat, do not. The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. No. Just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. 'Cause we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sorta kinda owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
I will help Zoltan. Usually in my first game, when I did the Gwent mission, so I was collecting all of the Gwent cards, it wasn't that hard to win on Gwent, but now when I don't have Gwent cards, I will have to choose the other options, which will involve, I mean, some consequences on the others. So I try to select the you can handle this when I don't play Gwen, and nothing changes. I mean, Zoltan is alive, Zoltan will help me, and he can manage to do it.
You can handle this, Zoltan.
Sure. Or I might just discover I look great without ears. Or hands. Apparently the king of beggars accepts both as partial payment.
All right. I'll think about it.
Thanks. So long, Geralt.
Yes, I need to see if it's possible to get all the 3 cards without playing Gwent and win this mission.
They ought to never let your kind in, know the Grand Proper.
Oh, let's go back. On our mission here. Roach is there.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
That's strange, by the way. We'll get this Calicut tunic, so I will go again with the elegant Newgardian doublet. I always pick the wolf mask for me, and the Triss fox mask.
So long.
Those birdies. They're always flying.
Is it truly what you want? To be very cheap pours and watered down wine?
Hey, I can't control what I inherit.
You can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
So that's from where Sia get her idea for the chandelier song.
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the coin.
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a friend's to loan him some coin. But a favor? That's different.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Oh man, you didn't left me a gift last time. What? You never gave me nothing but floppy diddly. You don't know how to...
Not dandelion. Here is the Wild Hunt Warrior Axe. Level 24. Yeah, arbitrator. Alright.
To give, you got to.
Hey, handsome.
You see what I do? What's he schemed up this time?
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into my area 2 days road from this.
Yes, we know the story, if you remember. Oops, I just forgot to see the map.
How you go with this thing? I was faffing about. I'm fine. Big father of all.
My strength's gone.
The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
Oh my! Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare! You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Beautiful.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages. Well?
How could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
That's ridiculous.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Alright, pass.
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora. Come back here.
What a jackass.
Done with you.
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
I'm a kraken!
My, is he ever sorted?
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. That's another night for that whore.
The mage
Back
hunters will
again,
tend to
Rivian trap.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
What? A lame duck?
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later.
Yeah, well, what a friend. Triss.
Oh, let's look around.
So there is a Gwent tournament.
The second tour. Is it in case the first one to three?
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Wonderful.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit, devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby, a safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Uh, that humor.
For Albert.
He's not been seen around town in some time.
Word is he's made some enemies. Turned to Joel finally. Must have thought he'd get a second.
A second chance? Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all, how do you recognize me?
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuven.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My bones start to ache, as if bad weather were approaching.
Oh.
Stuffed peacock tongues. Oh, they'd inevitably give me gas.
Eat up, dear. No one will notice in this crowd.
How dare you!
Oh.
Ah, now she is a beauty.
Indeed, she is.
The Vagelbuds alone maintain a certain standard in regard to elegant reception.
Proletariat. True. Others claim it's inappropriate in a time of war.
My husband is things by trade.
Stuck him right in the bollock.
Lace for so scary.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Told him off. Stuck him right in the bollock. Well done, old chap. Now not just some old shot. I would
And then, a colossal boom. Yes?
Albert Vagelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Alright.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Alright, Triss.
What a monstrosity. The Vagelbuds alone maintain a certain standard in regard. My, is he ever spotted?
Stop lying and bring a shrimp for the trumpet.
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about?
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Moritz. What do you want to know?
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
They don't give anyone else.
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, beag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming?
This is so sweet, even when she's drunk.
Geralt, coming?
Yes. We'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love! Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, Step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it. Come on, come closer.
Come on! Where'd you come from? Come on! Okay. The fire! That's your fate! Pound your kidneys to a pulp! He's conjuring! Not an idiot! Count it! All together! You'll be spitting teeth! Come on! He's conjuring! You're fucking dead, Rick.
It's good that they have the decency to let us cast Gwen. Oh, so it's not from here. Actually.
Oh, I'd begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Matter of life and death. now or never. You can feel it. Only if you truly understand the meaning behind it, the name of the quest. I'm just so excited. It's beautiful. That's how you make a game. You put effort in every detail, even the names of the quests. But I will stop the video now. So it will be in a later video. And not never, but forever. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.